Hello, Arctic hair makers. It's the next part of our project. We're going to cut out the parts of our Arctic hair and glue them together. Let's get started. Today you're going to need your finished Arctic hair paper, your puffy cottontail. This should be in your art bag, or you can find a cotton ball from your house. You'll need a glue stick and your scissors. If you want to use Elmer's glue instead because you like using it more, that's okay. It goes in the same place no matter what. Let's get started. Move your supplies off to the side, but find your scissors. I'm going to use my art teacher scissors. Let's remember how we hold our scissors. Remember, small one goes on the top, and our thumb goes in that one. Then we put a couple fingers in the bottom one, whatever's comfortable for us. Scissors stay straight. They never curve this way. We turn our paper around, but the scissors stays straight. Let's begin. Cutting a big piece of paper can be really challenging. Would you like to make it easier for yourself? Sometimes I do a little trick, and it's cheating, but it's okay. I like to cut my paper into parts to make it smaller and easier to hold. I begin by looking at the halfway point and cut through half of the paper. I'm very careful to not cut any of my special parts. I'm going to put one off to the side right now because I don't want to accidentally cut it and make a mistake. Okay, I think I can hold this paper in one hand and turn it while I cut out the parts. I'm going to go to the closest part of the paper to the item I want to cut out, and I start there. I open all the way, keeping my scissors straight, and I move the paper with my other hand. It helps to hold sometimes very close to where you're working. I'm trying to stay in the middle of the black line. That way I know it'll look really good, because it'll come out the shape I want it to be. Once I finish cutting out a shape, I put it way off to the side. I don't want to accidentally cut through it while I'm cutting something else. It's off to the side. Where's the closest spot next? Here we go. I'm ready to turn my paper. Are your scissors staying straight while you cut? All right, put it off to the side. And remember, pause anytime you need to so that you can keep up. I'm going to make the next ear now. I have to make a choice. Sleepy, tired, resting bunny, wide awake, also possibly sleeping bunny. We'll do this one. Keep those scissors straight. I don't need this. I'll either recycle it or put it off to the side, use it for something else. So pause here and catch up with all of your cut out parts, and the next thing we're going to do is assemble our picture. All right, let's put this together. We have 2 ears, we have a head, and we have a body. There are so many ways you could put this together. Let me show you some fun ways. First is just straight up and down. Another way is to the side. Notice I'm always putting the ears behind the head and the black tips are at the top. Another is front. This one looks like it's meatloafing. That's what it's called when a bunny is crouched down and tucking in its feet. Maybe it's eating, so its head is even closer to the ground. It doesn't have to be centered. What are some ways you can set up your picture? Remember, it could go any way. When you get ready to glue this together, it's so simple. You really just look at what is on top of what. And you start with the bottom. So, since this is the most on top, I'm going to take this off for now, put it off to the side. I'm going to grab my glue stick. When you are using your glue stick and it is still nice and low like this, you turn the bottom. Here's how much you want it to come out. When it comes out about this much, stop. Don't keep going. You'll end up either using too much or you'll break it off, and you don't want to do that. This is where I wanted the ears. So I'm going to just lift up the ear, rub the glue stick onto the paper, lay it back down. Before I glue the other one, I'm going to set this up again just to make sure it's still in the place I want it. Okay. You'll notice I'm putting the glue on the body and not the ear. If I put the glue on the ear, I might put it up here on accident, and then I would glue it to the table. I don't want to glue it to the table. But this part's different. I am going to put the head all the way on the body. So it is okay to turn it over and put glue everywhere, including all the way to the side. It's very wet, so it curls up. Let's put it down before it dries. I'll show you an art trick. Ready? If you don't want to smear something, flip the whole thing over and press and rub the back. Neat trick, huh? Something's missing. That's right, our tail. Okay, you little Arctic hare, we're gonna put your tail off here to the side as if it were poking out from behind. I'm gonna put a little glue on your body because that is easier than trying to put the glue on the cotton ball. Smush, smush, smush. Get it on there really good. And there we go. We're all done. I hope you had fun making your Arctic hare and learned more about Arctic animals.